Hi everyone, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? Okay. So I have this guys for you this morning. Happy blessed Sunday morning. Welcome, Sharon Review, um, chat family. All right. So good morning, my dear Sharon Review chat family. May this Sunday wrap you in warm peace and beautiful blessings you are richly deserved. Wishing you a Sunday morning that radiates joy and laughter. Enjoy every slow moments of the day. Have a wonderful morning, everyone. I welcome in Marian. How are you doing this morning? Okay. I also do a video that I'm gonna premiere. Thank you, darling. Happy Sunday morning to you too. How was your day? Did you get to do any exercise? Tomorrow I'll take up my come walk with me again in the morning. Yes. How are you feeling today, Gigi? Welcome in, Gigi. How are you doing? All right. So I found a video that I just recorded. I'm going to preview it for you guys to take a look at it when Shayla betrayed Amber. A different one when she's there crying, pouring her out why who told Anthony. And I just want you guys to take a look at that. I'll premiere it after I come off the live with this one. All right, good morning, Annette. How are you? And Annette says, good morning, good afternoon, Sharon, Mats, and Chat. Happy Sunday. Happy birthday, everyone. Oh, thank you very much. Good morning, Angela Carter. How are you? Good morning, beautiful people. How you guys doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. It's so nice to see you guys here with me, my Sharon Review chat family. Okay, so let's get into this. The skit says, so we're at the mansion right now. So Gigi says, I'm doing well, Sharon. How are you doing? I'm having a little cough here, but I guess it will be okay. Yeah, I'll just take some natural remedy. And Gigi says, good morning, Angela and Annette. Okay, welcome in, my beautiful people. So nice to have you guys here with me. And so we're here at the mansion. So let me just stage it for you guys. And then we can jump into the meat of the matter. And if we have to do some polls, we will do that also. All right, so here goes. And let me just bring it up a little closer.
It's funny. I thought you would have packed up and headed out.
Now, why would I do that?
Well, because this is my house. I mean, you barely stay here anyway. You come in when you want to. So I just figured you just might as well pack up your bags and just leave.
Amber still staying out? Good morning, Angela. Good morning, Angela C. Welcome in. Thank you, Angela. C. Angela. E. Edwards, how are you doing? How was your day? So I guess Amber is still sleeping out. Wow. All down here. Let me just pin this. I'm just looking for. Please hit the like button. All right. As you come on in, please, guys, hit the like button. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Good morning, MK. How are you doing? Welcome in. Okay, so our roll call. We never do a roll call because I was waiting in for more people to come on in. So we have the beautiful Gigi in the house. We have Annette in the house. We have Angela Carter in the house. We have Angela C in the house. We have Angelo Edwards. Oh yeah, Angelo Edwards in the house. And did that pin? Yes, it pin. And also Tina is in the house. Welcome in. And MK is in the house. Thank you guys for being here. MK say Amber had a full closet in the house. LOL. Yes. I get to see that because I'm over here. And guys, please hit the like button. We have let's see. Yeah, we have quite a few, how many of you guys here? 13. Please hit the like button. Thank you. I'd really appreciate that. So Amber is really, I don't know. You know what? I am going to reserve my judgment, right? Good morning, Tina S. Yes, Amber has a fabulous kit wardrobe. Yes, she does. Her wardrobe is popping. I tell you, I just love it. And Tina says, please like, share, subscribe to Sharon _ Rico Review. Thank you, Tina. Well, appreciate that. Okay, so now Amber is really doing her thing. I thought
And stay wherever you stay.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna stay where I live, which is my house, which is this house.
So now it's your house now.
It's definitely
Well,
mine.
you don't act like it since you're not here most of the time.
Listen, Anthony, I'm grown. Okay? I can come and go as I please. I do not have to answer to you.
You think that's how this works?
That's exactly how this works. As a matter of fact, let me explain a little more how this works. I will come and go as I please. I will lay my head in my house whenever I want to until you sign the paperwork, Aunt. Because you know what? That's what you did. You actually came and gone as you pleased, and you laid your head wherever you wanted to and had me up in my house crying and stressed out over you and over what you were doing. So you're not going to sit here and check me, Aunt. I will come and go as I please. Thank you very much. I'm grown.
You really think?
okay. Let's begin our quiz. Okay, so let me see. Hold on here. I am shocked. I have no words. I'm just going, today's all you guys day. Do you think because Amber is grown, she shouldn't come in, sleep in her house? Or that's a wrong way to say it? Should Amber be disrespecting her husband like that? All right, so I have nothing to say. I am going to reserve my opinion until, what should I say, the last year. Let me just refresh the screen and we can get into it. Okay. All right, so yes, Amber should be disrespecting her husband like that, you guys says. Okay. All right. So let me just read the comments here. All right. So let's see how you guys are doing. So, and it says, happy, blessed Sunday for everyone. Good afternoon, Sharon. I read that. And Moss, happy Sunday, happy birthday, everyone. Thank you, Annette. And Angela says, C says, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, welcoming everyone. I am doing well, Sharon. How are you doing? Okay, I'm doing okay. And Gigi says, good morning, Angela C and Annette. Okay, and Angela C says, good morning. Hit the like button. Thank you, Angela C. Good morning. And we have Angelo Edwards in the house. Good morning, beautiful answer, beautiful Angelo. I think it's and it says IGG and MK says good morning. Angela says, here we go once again with the Daltons bickering. Oh yes, it's too early for this, right, Angela? I'm with you there. MK says, Amber at full closet indeed goes LOL. Oh yes, she does. And Tina says, good morning, Sharon and good morning, beautiful. Welcome in. And Angelo says, everyone has a blessed and wonderful day. Same to you, my darling. And Angela says, C says, Amber has a fabulous skit wardrobe. Yes, she does. She does. Tina says, please hit, share, and subscribe to Sharon_Recon Review. Thank you. And Angela C said, most husbands would not tolerate their wives leaving overnight. No, they would not. And I just zip it. Let's see what you guys are saying. Good morning, Margaret. Welcome in. Welcome in. No, in real life, no man would tolerate this disrespect. You guys are making me laugh to like cry. The second part is if you can't put her out, make her uncomfortable. Move her things out of the master bedroom. Well said there. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Margaret. And let me go back up. And Angela says this also. Thank you very much, Angela C. Oh my goodness. And MK, yes, we just MK. So this marriage is over. This marriage never ever recover at this. This marriage never ever recover at all. She is disrespectful. And Tina says, I'm Amber all the way. I'm Amber all the way. However, I will wish she would be more respectful and take time to reflect on her action. Tina, I like this also. Well said also. Well said, well said, well said. And Gigi says, I don't like what I am. I don't like what I is doing. Oh, Amber. I don't like what Amber is doing, but thrilled she remains. Anthony E did the same thing to her when his wife was crying and pregnant. Okay, thank you, Gigi. And Tina says, I don't think Amber and Anthony should be in the same also because something might happen. Well said there also. He could let her live in the guest house now. Enough. Enough says, welcome in Enough. He knows if he touches Amber, that violation in marriage, he may end up losing the case. Yes. And I think Amber, Miss it, Mama. And by now, the attorney should have set up mediation and get the divorce finalized. I think so too. I definitely think so. I'm hearing what you guys have to say now. I'm not saying a word. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, Tina. Guys, please listen to the moderators. Moderators, please send me your guys' email. I need to meet up with you guys, and we need to talk off here, in the system without me being live, okay? And it says, Amber doesn't care because in her mind, she's not cheating. She filed for divorce. I don't know if Aunt will forgive her for another affair. Let me just click this here. Thank you. I like that also. It is so nice to hear and see you guys' point of view also. Please subscribe to Sharon Record Review. Thank you, Tina. And Tina says, Anthony is seeing the reflection of himself, of what he was doing to Amber. Yes, he definitely is. And let's see. Lee says, I noticed something that Amber said in this skit this morning. She said she still misses Dalton. So she can only do wrong when she still misses Dalton. Come and go, but still 150%. Okay, I like this comment too also. All right, so I will come back to the comment, guys. I'm going to reserve my take on it, but I want to hear what all of you guys have to say before I'm going to put my 2 cents in. And then, some people will run from this channel, go somewhere else and say, the other person is saying this and that. They're bashing Amber and they are so horrible. That's why I love this channel so much. I like it over here. I'm not doing anything. Only thing I'm going to be doing on here, here is a safe space for you guys to vent. But when you guys finish venting, please don't go on the KW website and bash Amber. Remember, she's acting a part and she's doing a phenomenal job. We may not like it. They're human being first, but they're doing a work. And then their acting is just acting. And lots of people are being disrupting their personal life, and that is unacceptable. All right, guys? So let me play the skit, and then I will give you my take at the end. But I still want to know what you guys are saying because 2 heads is better than 1. All right?
That's how this works.
Oh, yeah, because my name is Mrs. Dalton as of right now. And until anything changes, I will be in my home. So, feel free to sign the paperwork, but until then, get over it.
Okay, guys. And whenever you guys are commenting, right? Please be respectful, as I said, and be truthful. Be truthful. And whatever is being said with the character, we just let that be. We're just going to comment on what we're seeing, and then we can try to pick up the nuggets in what is going on. All right? Let me just write down what I want to say. Let me just I'll just poll this. Thank you, guys. You guys, 68% of you guys says no, she shouldn't be disrespectful. My lashes always falling. Sorry about that, my eyes. Yeah. And it's not like said you're very they're long like they used to be. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one to the poll, saying that do you think Anthony Do you think Anthony Judge should contact his lawyer right now? Or should I say, should Anthony get legal counsel from his lawyer? Yeah. Okay, so let me just edit that. Put it here. Hold on there. Do you think? Do you think Anthony should get legal counsel from his lawyer? And what to do concerning Amber? Okay, please let me know. All right, hopefully I spell everything fine there. I hope that's a question that you can understand, hopefully. And let me see what you guys are saying. So, Lee, I do love this comment that you make here. It says, I noticed something that Amber said in the skit this morning. She said she's Mrs. Dalton, so she can go and do wrong when she's still Mrs. Dalton and come and go. So please, Lee, I would like you to also put in the comment, if you were married to someone like Mrs. Dalton, how would you feel and how would you react? Please let me know. Please put that in the comment for me. And I do like this. Thank you very much for your comment. That's very, very nice. And let's hear what you guys are saying. And Mary says, good morning, Mary. How are you? Welcome in. Tina, exactly. And Gigi says, the double standard are overstated when it's Amber do what she wants. Okay. Thank you, Gigi, for that also. Tina says, Mary, yes. Tina says, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. And Antoinette says, sorry, Antoinette. Antoinette did the same thing, staying out all night at Sheila's, coming and going. All right. Thank you, Antoinette. And please like, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe to Sharon Review. Thanks. Thank you, Tina. And Antoinette says, you're absolutely right, Tina Young. And then Annette says, Amber is mirror on Anthony's old behavior. Yes. Yes, she is. Antoinette says, yes, because it's getting worse. Mm-hmm. It's definitely getting worse, yeah. And Lee says, but when she's not Mrs. Dalton, she's okay with being separated in divorce and believing that she's separated and divorced make sense. Lee? That makes sense to me. What you said, I like that. Thank you. I'm reading a guy's comment because the writer said we need to understand how the audience is feeling, right? And Margaret says, in the real world, divorce can take a long time, especially if they have assets. I have nothing on my divorce tool almost a year. I have nothing on my divorce tool almost a year. So okay. So Margaret, your divorce take a year and you didn't have asset like the Daltons. All right, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. And Angela C says the attorney that Amber App is a money grabber. She is not expediting the divorce. She is dragging her foot. All right, thank you. Angela C says, Amber attorney grabbing Ernestine money is the divorce and Jay end up with a new house. Yes. This is why I don't like that attorney. I would like to hear what Anthony attorney has to say about the situation. Yeah, that's what I'd like to hear. And then Lee also says, and I don't think she's listening to attorney Anthony when he says you don't want to play these games. Their remark means a lot. He can either investigate on her or next thing could be have his lawyer do it. Yes, yes, he can do that. And at the end of the day, Lee, a lot of people are in their feelings, and yes, we all love Amber, but we're disappointed where the writer is taking the character. And if you don't have nothing nice to say, I will not because, and I do like this comment. And I think Anthony can play the same game Amber is right now. Yes, he can also, I'd like to see what his lawyer say. When his lawyer make her comment, then I'll make my comment on that. And then Tina says, everyone has seen this for what it is. This is Anthony's karma. Well, I said that yesterday that and I said it the day before that it is Anthony's karma. And I'm gonna leave it there. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. And please like and share. And Mary says, Tina, exactly. 100. And Mary, yes, karma doesn't miss. Yes, it doesn't miss. Okay, you see Tina and Mary and all who is for what Amber is doing right now with Anthony. Make sure when Amber one come, we not hear nobody complaining and say, oh, that's not, oh, it's Anthony's fault or whatever. Whatever Amber is doing right now is an Amber. We can't blame Anthony for what Amber is doing, but then again, I forget, I am whitewashing Anthony, so I shut my mouth. Please like, share, and subscribe. And Tony says, Amber wants to hurt Anthony like he hurts her. Yes, Tony. That's exactly what she's doing. But remember, you do not take somebody back, you forgive them, and they turn around and become a monster yourself. That is not right. And Anthony should have just let him lawyer do what they need to do, go to the mediation and just sign whatever he needs to sign. He says he could make him money, just let her be free. You love her, you said you love her. Pray to God, leave it to God, and just continue praying and just ask God to let you do the right thing. That's what I think at this time. But that's what Anthony needs to do, guy. Continue praying, ask God for guidance, and then after he gets that guidance, if the guidance is to let set Amber free, I think he should, if that's how the writer is going. So I guess the writer decided, says they're going to make Amber, remember Wayne said that Amber is going to become the villain and Shayla is going to become good. Well, I have a tape for you guys that I just did, how horrible Shayla is. So Shayla hasn't gotten her karma, but Amber is given Anthony his karma now. Yeah, because Amber got her karma by losing her 2 babies, her best friend, cheating with her husband, and then she's with Dave now. Okay. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Suzette. Oh, you're feeling, Suzette? Good morning. And then Sullivan, exactly. His behavior is no better. Whose behavior is no better, Anthony or Dave? You meant Anthony behavior is no better. Okay, let me know, Antoinette, if it's Anthony you're speaking or Dave. All right, the War of the Daltons. I'm here for it. Yes, Susan. That's what I called it before. I'm here for it. God has a plan. Yes, Susan. God has a plan. Definitely, God has a plan. It can be Anthony and Amber go part their way. And then Mary says Antoinette exactly 100. And Amber wants revenge on Anthony, but does he really understand what's going on with Amber? No, he doesn't, because they haven't spoken yet. They haven't gotten there yet. It would be nice to see them have real conversation and they come to understanding that they can part as friends. You know what I mean? Than all the disrespect. I don't like the disrespect period. But I guess it's okay. The audience here, a lot of you guys appreciate what she's doing to Anthony. So who am I to say anything? I'm just a reviewer. And then Tina says, both Anthony and Amber behavior is out of the pocket. All right. Thank you, Tina. Ooh. And may the best person win. Carla says yes. May the best person wins. And that is right now. I do not think either one of them will win. At the end of the day, who is gonna win? They're both gonna lose. Good morning, Carla. Anthony gonna lose his money. What is, you know what I mean? So who wins? Maybe Amber wins. And you're welcome, Sharon. Thank you. And please subscribe to Sharon Ricker Review. Thank you. Del Marie says, I don't care if he wants to contact his lawyer. However, Amber isn't following her lawyer advice, and it's going to bite her in the butt. Thank you for that, Del Marie. I would like him to contact his lawyer and see where he stands, what he should do also. Amber is not listening to her lawyer. I want to see if he's going to be listening to his lawyer. So let's, when we get that info, if Anthony is going to follow instruction 2 says, well, you can't kick her out of the house because this is their home also, right? Let's see if we continue with that nonsense. And good morning, Sharon and everyone. Hi, Humphrey, welcome in. Please like, share, thank you, subscribe, thank you. And Belinda says, Amber behavior is out of control because number one, she's not telling her attorney the truth. If she's going to be about the money, be about half of the assets, why risk the money sleeping with Dave? Well said, Belinda. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on in that department with Amber right now. I'm lost for words. I don't have any words to say. Good morning, Earnfield. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing so far? Away from Amber being disrespectful and Anthony is being disrespectful. Well, he's just angry that she's hardly ever there. She comes and goes as she pleases. And I guess he should just sit down like a little boy because everybody on the internet take him as a little boy. He has no feelings. So, and he should just sign the paper and then be disrespectful because he is such a horrible person. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thanks, Sharon. I appreciate you. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate you for. Please listen to the moderators. Thank you. Somebody send me a text telling me Amber is just greedy. She wants Anthony money that she doesn't deserve. Who was sending a text like that, Gigi? Who would do that? Somebody send me a text telling me, no, that is unacceptable. I hope it's nobody in our chat family. Guys, please do not be mean to each other. That's unacceptable. Remember, we're just watching a show and it's for entertainment purposes. And right now, we're not finding it entertaining because we are beside ourselves right now. And IGG, you're absolutely right. This is why I said this is Anthony's karma. And good morning. Gigi, I agree. But Tina, didn't I was the first one says this is Anthony karma a few days ago? And good morning, Michael. And then Gigi says Amber needs to put an investigator on Anthony because he's been moving like a single man for quite some time. And the judge can look at his outside child to prove he started cheating earlier. Okay, they already have that documented, Gigi, that he had, and it's still there. Kai is not going anywhere. Kai is his outside child. Amber accept the child. She's babysitting the child. And also, he's not cheating now. So even if they put an investigator on him, he's not cheating now. Amber is the one cheating in the marriage. He was cheating earlier on in the marriage, and they came back, forgive, do a vow renewal. You know? Yeah. And Belinda says, Anthony is not smart in this situation. Most men would have put a tracker on her car and have a private investigator to follow her. And you're absolutely right. So that is why Amber is doing that, because Anthony is an idiot, he's a simp, he's a cornball, all the names that she called him. He's all the above. So I guess he is okay for her to do that to him. Please like, share, subscribe. And Tina, I agree. This is a little bit of Anthony's karma. And Anthony have more karma to come. And karma does not lose your address. It patiently waits. She thinks you have won. Okay, thank you for that. And right here, Carla, yes, I agree with you. All right. And Anthony isn't physically cheating, but he's emotionally cheating with several people. Okay, so I guess thank you, Gigi. So I guess the private investigator is going to find out that Anthony is emotionally cheating. He's not physically cheating. Oh, I like that. Oh, Lord. Well said there, Gigi. He is emotionally cheating, yes, when he's all over the place telling Shayla that it's okay for her to, that he saw the error of his way. Carla, yes, I agree with you. That is so wonderful. Is it illegal to put a tracker on a vehicle because there is the state of Illinois? It is illegal to put tracker on anyone's vehicle unless you have the owner's permission. Thank you, Antoinette. But remember, this is SkitLanta law, so we do not know what the laws is in the SkitLanta. So we will see what they say. But Anthony lawyer can actually investigate, have an investigator, put an Amber. And this is why Brittany had told Amber to do everything inside the home. And if Brittany was still Amber's lawyer in Scotland, she would also advise Amber not to be sleeping out. And since Brittany is her friend, Brittany would have known that Amber is sleeping out. So that is, and her lawyer told her not to do that. So that is what it is at the moment. By ignoring Anthony and abstaining from being intimate with him and demanding 50% is punishment for him. Thank you, Del Marie. Well said there. Yeah, so I guess our behavior is this. She's just ignoring him. All right, and being disrespectful is ignoring him. Oh, thank you. Well said there. Well said there, Del Marie. Please like, share, and subscribe to Record Review. Thank you. Let's see what else happened in this video.
Amber?
What, Aunt?
I don't think you want to play this game.
Let me tell you something. I am here for war. So whatever games you want to play, bring them on, babe. I'm here for it. I don't want to play this game. You played plenty of games, Aunt. You played plenty of games.
Okay, so let me ask you guys now this question. When he was sleeping with Shayla, was he coming out or was he not going home on time? Or did he spend the whole night with Shayla? That's what I need to know. Because I have to go back and watch all those tape back when he was with Shayla. Because I could swear that Anthony was going back home, and then that one time when Shayla called, he has to leave the house to go and give her stuff. But I know that he's in there, and then he will leave Shayla and come home and being angry with Amber, and that is really, really bad. That what he was doing. They were both playing in her face. So I guess he could dish it up, but he can't take it now. So if you do not like if the kitchen is that, you need to come out, right? So at this time, that's why I said he needs to go to his lawyer, hear what she has to say. If she says, okay, sign the paper, give her this amount. She wants 50%. He said he can make the money back. Just give it to her. That's the end of the day. Then he won't have to be subject to this disrespect any longer, because it looks like I do not know where God has a plan into this, right? And you guys are all for Amber being disrespectful to Anthony, some of you guys, and I guess that's okay in your guys' book. He did that to her. He was sleeping out. He was cheating openly with Shayla, and Amber did know, aware of him and Shayla. That's what you guys are telling me. Because when I watched those tapes, Amber was clueless. Amber was clueless. She did not know Anthony was sleeping out or having another friend or sleeping with anybody. Whenever him and Shayla does it, he goes back home. Amber and Anthony still have intimacy. Shayla and Amber have been friends. Amber is confiding still in Shayla. Shayla is being a two-face with Amber. This is why I said it's not right for Amber and Anthony. At least what I'm saying, at least when Anthony was doing it, it wasn't disrespectful because Amber was not aware of it. Even when she called Shayla and she was crying to Shayla and says, oh, I wonder who told Anthony about this. Amber did not know. It's one time, 3 o'clock. I remember one tape we saw, and I can pull that evidence. One time, Shayla called him because she's upset that Amber is carrying Anthony's child. And she called him and said she wants something to eat. And Anthony has to get up out of his bed because he doesn't want Shayla to tell his wife. So he get up out of his bed and he went and he bought food for her. And that was unacceptable. And Amber cursed him out. And then when she done, she dare confided again in that snake of a friend named Shayla that she holding dear to right now. And call her a friend in the podcast thing that day. I think she was being sarcastic. I don't think she meant it. But my God, at least when he was doing it, he wasn't disrespecting her. She didn't know. But when she find out and he got scared and he run and he sleep, he was living with Shayla now, right? And then all of these things happen. But when she take him back, why the writer make Amber... Sharon, that's the part I was talking about whenever Anthony would act. Okay, let me put this on the screen here. Just came up. Gigi says, Sharon, that's the part I was talking about. Whenever Anthony could actually stay at home, Shayla would call him and he would go take her something to eat in the middle of the night. They only show us one time, G. Remember, only one time we saw skit with that. But every time Shayla wants something because she's jealous of Amber, Anthony has to go because he doesn't want his wife to know. And I remember another time he overslept at her place, right? And he rushed back home. But Amber thinks that was business, but he wasn't doing it on a regular. Annette, yes, Anthony did all that. I'm pulling up some, I'm getting all the receipts. Until they got caught, he was going home. Yes, he was going home. One thing I must, but he never want Amber to know. Tina and Annette and Suzette, if and Angela C and Tina Young, all of you guys, Gigi, Delmarie, Mary, if you guys are Belinda, Carla, I do not want to miss anybody, right? Tony, I don't know if NK is still here because I don't see. But what I'm saying is this. When he was doing it, Amber didn't know, as Tina says, until he got caught, he was going home. Seems like he has forgotten that. Amber claims to be a queen before. I wish she would perceive her action to stand above the way she perceived his past act. Exactly, Tina. That's what I am trying to convey to the audience, right? And it's like when I'm trying to do that, but like I am bashing Amber and stuff like that. I'm just calling spade a spade. Amber is being disrespectful. At least he was going home. She's not going home, and she's purposely throwing it in his face. Her lawyer tell her not to do it. If she wants to get that bag, what she says she's want to get, then Amber would listen. But she did not tell her lawyer. She was not truthful to the lawyer. She met Dave. She thinks the grass is greener on that side. I would rather Anthony just sign the paper and give it to Amber. I'm not whitewashing Anthony. Anthony did his dirt. This is Anthony's karma because she's twisting that blade. She's twisting the knife. She's twisting it. And she's hurting him. But why all of a sudden, all of those anger? Why? She said, I forgave you. I forgave Shayla. I accept the baby. But when Amber talking to the lawyer, she's mentioning the baby, like says, you know what I mean? She's mentioning the baby. And I don't know. I could never be friends with Shayla again. Trust me. And I wouldn't even want Shayla around me. Because if she can do that to me once, she will do it to me again. That's what I'm saying. And at the end of the day, I will always be truthful. If Shayla is doing wrong, I'll call her out on it. If Anthony is doing wrong, I'll call him out on it. If Amber is doing wrong, I will call her out on it. Anybody that we're covering, I am going to call a spade at the end of the day. And I'm not going to be whitewashing anyone. Okay, so here, and it says, this is definitely another karma, but Anthony will also get karma. The Daltons are so messy. They are for sure, Annette. And then Gigi says, Suzette, I said that Anthony has still been moving like a single man after a vital renewal, vow renewal. The day with Shayla giving her money, telling her he wants to marry her and telling PR. Yes. And that is true, Gigi. Well said. And Carla says, Anthony is in his feelings because Anthony did nothing. He was big and bad enough to do, and Amber took it. Now Anthony is mad because all the tricks he tried is not working. And Gigi says, these things happened just recently, not last year. And Gigi, that was before his prayer, which was sincere. And you're absolutely right there, Suzette. And Gigi says, I'm not condoning what Amber is doing wrong, but Angela isn't innocent. And Margaret says, who would just sign their asset and money away for such a short marriage? That's unrealistic. In fact, we don't live in the biblical world. We live in man's world. And you're absolutely right there too, Margaret. And Mary says, what Amber do, not right, but she are legally separated. He have to catch her sleeping with Dave. And that is why we said his lawyer can put a private investigator if Anthony chooses to do that. Anthony can tell his lawyer, look here, Amber is sleeping out. She's coming whenever she wants to. And that would be that whatever repercussion can happen, that will all be on Amber's. It wouldn't be on Anthony because Anthony is not moving wrong right now. He has since he came back, he hasn't physically cheating, but he did emotionally because he was just babbling. We can't even take what he said seriously because even Sheila don't even take him seriously at this point. Good morning, Del Marie. That's why I do not care for Dave. He knows Amber was vulnerable and he continued to sleep with her and tell her what she wants to hear. That's what Gigi is saying. Okay, thank you, Gigi, for that. That is well said there, Gigi. Well said there. And Tina says no. I don't agree with what Amber is doing, but Amber has went through a lot. Anthony was getting away with a lot, and Sheila too. For what I'm seeing, Anthony turned to go through what Amber went through. Okay, thank you, dear Tina. So why is it only Anthony getting the brunt of the fire? Shouldn't Sheila be feeling that brunt of the fire too? Right? That's all I'm saying. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Susan. I'm gonna have to look at Anthony prior. Not for sure it was sincere. All right, thank you. And Mary says Anthony needs to give her divorce, let her go. Yes, he should. And please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. And Gigi said, I feel like they're whitewashing Anthony for the simple fact Amber won't even take her lawyer's advice, which is crazy. Okay, I got what you're saying there, Gigi. Well said. And please subscribe to Sharon Rika Review. Thank you, Tina. And Carla says, Margaret, this is not a biblical world. This is skit, land law, and rules. Yes, definitely. And Susan says, Amber's not going to win. She's openly being defiant against God, and he is not pleased. She is a child and will be corrected. And thank you. Well said. I will take this to the top. Well said, Dave. Well said. And guys, please hit the like button. Please. I do appreciate it. And so Annette says, seriously, Anthony Dalton and Amber Tide are brilliant. My favorite couple, and SkitLanta. Yes, they are mine too. Earth people, Earth people. Let's see what that plan will be. And that's exactly what I'm waiting on Annette. Well said. Well said. Well said. That's what I am. If there is a new skit drop, let me know and I'll pull it up immediately. And here says, even though Amber is wrong for spending the night at Dave, but I understand why she does not want to be in the house with her unstable, crazy crazy husband that can't handle his karma. Okay, Gigi, thank you for that. Well said there. And Del Marie says, Tina, Amber can do it by following her lawyer's advice, do her thing in the day and come home at night. Exactly, Del Marie. Well said also. Thank you very much. That is what I was looking for. Thank you. And let's see what you guys. I'm trying to end the poll, but that page is not please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
All right.
Carla says Anthony don't follow his lawyer rules. He kept cheating and and flirting with Shayla. Thank you. You mean the first time when he was with Shayla? Del Marie, I agree. Carla, I think that was when he was, yes, he was with Shayla at the time, and I think she wasn't aware until I think she advised him, and he went to live with Dalen for a while because he's not supposed to be at Shayla. And then Dalen kicked him out instead. He went back home. He went to stay with his ex-girlfriend, Piari. And Gigi said, when you're alone and speaking to God, Suzette says, your true self is shown. Anthony's problem is that he wanted an instant fix, and sometimes it's a process. And you're absolutely right there, Suzette. It is definitely a process when you have to go through stuff like that. And Gigi says, hit the like button. Thank you, Gigi. And you're welcome, Sharon. Thank you, Tina. And please share. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, Tina. And please respect everyone comment. Thank you. Annette is saying, thank you, Annette. And Suzette is saying, Annette, I'd rather see Anthony and Amber together, in the scene together. They're great together. Yes, I like that too. Yes, my goodness. The battle of the Daltons continue. The saga of the Dalton continues. Yes. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. And please subscribe to Sharon Rico Review. Thank you, Tina. And Carla says, Anthony wants Amber to stay home so he can continue to degrade her and argue. I would stay away from this narcissistic book too. Okay, thank you, Carla. And Anthony isn't physically cheating, but he is emotionally cheating with several people. Thank you also, Gigi. And Carla, yes, I agree with you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Tina. And Antoinette says, it is legal to put on tracker and vehicle because where there is the same state of, okay, we'll read that one already. I thought I did get everybody comment, but I didn't by ignoring him and abstaining from being intimate with him and demanding 50% is punishment for definitely. And purposely leaving, moving recklessly to point Del Marie, and that purposely having moved recklessly to paint Anthony and Sheila in a better light. People are definitely having empathy for them both. Okay, thank you. I wasn't aware of that really. Let's the war begin. Yes. And Tina is laughing. Yes, the war is beginning for sure. It's hard to feel sorry for Anthony when he only came back to her for his money. And he did tell her that too, Tony. When she asked him, when Danielle told him that he was hiding money and stuff like that, she went to him and she asked him, and one thing he will tell her because, you know, he's scared of Amber. And he said, yes, he came back for the money. And then when she said she wanted a divorce, he says, okay, let's go to the bank. And he put her name on the account. But I wish they would talk. And if God have a plan, if they're going to let them go through this before we can see light at the end of the tunnel, it would be nice eventually. But guys, this is only gonna get worse. And I just want him to sign those papers at this point because my stress level can't take it. I don't want to see Amber get even more worse. I just can't do it. I just can't do that. And then Amber could come home in the morning. He could take her own business trip for a day, but he would be with Shayla. Anthony could come home in the morning. He could take her on her own business trip. All right, thank you, Gigi. Get that? And Amber just told Anthony that when you could do it to me for days and get mad when I would say something about it, no, it doesn't feel good. Okay, Gigi. I'm going to pull receipt, not to worry. I'm going to pull them and show you guys them. I'm going to look for all the receipts. Tina, yes, it's his war. And Amber needs to follow her attorney advice. No staying out at night. And you're absolutely right, Angela C. She needs to take that advice, but she chose not to because she is what? Amber Dalton. And she thinks it's okay in what she is doing. And whatever happened, it's all on Amber. That's all I can say. It's all on Amber. But honestly, lot of you guys are female in here. Welcome in, Terrence. New skit. Thank you, Terrence. Let me get the new skit. Okay, I'm trying to set it up for us.
Anytime you see a woman walking around and maybe you're questioning if it even looks fake, chances are she's.
First of all, the school left an email saying Ava didn't have her lunch.
Okay. Here it goes. I'm setting it up now for you guys. All right, fix myself on the screen. All right, so here goes. So we have the new skit.
He tried to break it up, but at this point, you got to get hit with a 1-2.
All right. Thank you,
Ernestine,
Terrence.
can you please just not bring that negative energy into my house, please?
I'm sorry, I was having a conversation with my cousin.
Yeah, but
it was between A and B. You didn't have to see your way into my conversation.
Well, as the person who sees the mortgage.
Ernestine, that is us. Stop it. Be respectful. And Amber is not your cousin. She's your you used to be married to her cousin. So be respectful. You're in somebody's home.
Please, I'm asking you respectfully to not bring that negative energy into my home.
Oh, into your home? That's crazy because I could have sworn this was Amber's home too.
Yes, it's
Yeah?
Amber's home too.
She filed for divorce, so I thought like in a divorce proceeding, there's some type of divvying up of assets, right? So technically this is Amber's house. I'm sure Amber's is on some type of paperwork. Surely she can sit and have a conversation at her kitchen counter with her cousin without you seeing your way into our conversation.
See that? It's people like you who tend to everybody else's business but don't tend to their own. And it's people like you who are single, lonely, and affect women like Amber.
Affect women like Amber. I'm
Yes.
sorry, because if we were affecting anybody, I think you have probably affected Amber the most. And let's not get it twisted. I'm very happy. Very
Are
happy.
you?
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Really?
Yeah, I know I don't live my life the way Anthony Dalton would love for Ernestine to live her life, but I'm very happy. Kind of the same emotion you should have been making your wife. But that's why she filed for divorce now, because
That's the thing.
she wasn't happy.
You're always in somebody's business.
I could have sworn you were just in our business. Me and Amber are having a conversation.
Is Anthony right? That Ernestine always in somebody's business. Is Anthony right? Ernestine always in somebody's business. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this question for you guys to vote on. My thing is slow, so I'm trying my very best. Okay, so let's see where Del Marie. Okay, so I have to go down to Del Marie. Okay, so do you guys agree with Anthony that, let me see what Tina says, until they get caught, he's going to go home. Seems like he has forgotten that Amber claims to be queen before. Okay, so we did that one already, I think. And it seems like Suzette says, some have said that Amber may be going through some mental crisis. Everything she's talking about, she said she forgave. Yes, that's what I'm here wondering if she had a mental breakdown when she thought that he went back to Shayla, and for her to move in so recklessly. That's what I'm thinking. Remember? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Suzette. And I think Amber will be friend. I think Amber, if friends tell she gets her divorce. Okay. Thank you, Mary. Well said, dear. Thank you, Tina. And Carla says, but what does in the dark comes to light, and Anthony are still doing disrespectful stuff after she took him back. Yes, well said, dear. You're absolutely right, dear. And Mary says, about being Shayla friend, tell her to get her divorce, yes. And Suzette says, Gigi says, Suzette, Amber did forgive Anthony, but when he came home with the perfume on him, he could not explain that $5,000 went, and I believe Amber snapped and said she doesn't care no more and filed for divorce. Well said, Tina. I think that's exactly what happened. So I think she lost her mind then. And I think this is why she's moving so recklessly. Please like, share. Thank you, Tina. And Gigi said, in reality, whatever was accumulated within the marriage would be equally split. This has happened before, yes. But we don't know in SkitLanta law what they do, right? And let's see. Thank you. Tina says, please subscribe to Sharon Rica review. Thanks. And Suzette says, Gigi, she's assuming he was cheating and he was not. That was just an excuse. All right, well said, dear Suzette. Thank you. And Gigi says, if Anthony would have lost his money within the marriage, I understand that Amber may not be able to get allowed for 50%. Gigi, I also think because he did lose the money and he accumulated while they're still married, I think she is entitled to more. Plus, he has a baby and they're using that old thing that filed before with the cheating of Shayla. Yes. So that will come into play for sure. Well said there. She may not be, I understand that Amber may not be allowable for 50%. It's a possibility, but her lawyer says that she could get. Anthony lawyer told him that Amber can get more, but at least she's asking for 50, but it could be more. So it depends on what the judge says. So if Amber continue moving the way she is, maybe she won't get it, but we'll see what the judge say, right? What SkitLanta law says. Amber are being Shayla's friend till she gets her divorce. Okay, Miss Fatal, thank you for that. Well said there. I think so too. Because she was just, I think she was being sarcastic because when I listened back to the conversation yesterday that she had with Ernestine, I realized that Shayla is not her friend still. She doesn't, but it's not right. It's just cringy just hearing her said Shayla is her friend. And Delmarie says, he is getting a taste of his own medicine, but Amber needs to come home at night. Definitely, Delmarie. She does need to come home at night because he was coming home. And I do not like where I see the storyline going, honestly. Genevieve says, thank you, Gigi. He didn't change. He took China's side right in front of his wife. Yes, he did. We called it. Well said. He did that. And he did not support her when she wanted to go back to school also. And it says, both Anthony and Amber are cheaters to tell lies. One thing, Anthony has more money than Amber, so Anne can drag it out. Oh yes, well said dear Anne. And both of them are cheaters in the marriage now, so you're absolutely right there. And Gigi says Sharon Shayla does take Anthony money. Gigi says Sharon and Shayla does take Anthony word seriously. That's why She can run and tell her mother to plan strategic move. Sister Sharika for Anthony back. Okay, I don't know who is Sister Sharika. Thank you, Gigi, for that. And Mary says, Amber can sleep with her Anthony. Amber can't sleep with her Anthony. Okay, thank you, Mary. And Sheila definitely need her karma too, definitely. And Sheila karma comes also after Anthony get all this karma. Okay, well said. I will pin that. I think this is a nice little nugget that Mary F just gave us. Thank you very much, Mary. And Tony says, I hope they stay together and become a strong couple. God can make that happen in his own time. Definitely, Tony. And that's why I'm waiting for God has a plan to see. Oh, SkitLanta going to write that. So we'll see if it goes that way. If not, it's going to go to Dave, I guess. Or even Wayne, because Wayne asked yesterday too, right? And they did put a poll, but they didn't have Anthony in the poll. They asked for Dave and him, right? And that's what I heard. I didn't see it myself, so allegedly. Okay, so Delmarie says, Gigi, I am suspicious of Dave. Remember, he told Amber to take care of Anthony and she forced to go to his house. However, he should have sent her home at night. Definitely. Delmarie, I like this. That is what I'm saying. He should send her home. Definitely, he should. And tell her, says she's moving reckless. But then again, if he's getting the cookie for free, why is he gonna tell her, says, you're moving when I'm getting it, right? And Suzette says, Anthony, Gigi says, Suzette, Anthony has put his wife through hell. And of course, she assumed because that was fine. It wasn't like she pour it out of the ear. Pour it out of the ear. He could come home smelling like Sheila. Yes, he did when she was pregnant. I felt they are using the Amber character to clean up Anthony and Sheila character. We'll see. They always use Amber to clean up Sheila. And I think they brought her dad in because they wanted dad to tell Anthony he needs to be the head of the house. And Amber also said he needs to be the head of the house. So 1 minute, when she's home, she's Amber Dalton. When she's with Dave, she's just Amber Ty. And Carla says, well said, dear. Was it Tina? Well said, dear, Tina. Carla says, Anthony knows someone else is getting the pum-pum. He can't get any from Amber nor Sheila. Nobody wants him. Definitely, Carla. Nobody wants him. And well said. He's hurt that he can't get Amber pum-pum anymore. And nor Sheila. And Carla says, Anthony. Well says there, Carla. And Gigi says, Delmarie, after they crossed the line with Amber, I don't like him. I feel like he took advantage of a vulnerable woman. She told him everything she has been through, yes. And he took advantage because she gave him the playbook to her. And that is why I don't like Dave. And I'm being honest. That's my honest opinion here. Please like, share, subscribe. And thanks. Thank you, Tina. And the reason why I said that, because he said he doesn't mix business with pleasure. And then he crossed the line with Amber. I know that if Amber come on to him, Amber do all of that, right? So at the end of the day, Amber was starving in her marriage and she find an outlet. So honestly, I don't even know if Amber is having feelings for him, but she did ask him one day, says, where do you see this going? And his comment was, I don't see, what do you mean? It's on a loop, right? A record playing on a loop. And then she looking at him and said, what? And then he goes, oh, with us, I don't see stop sign. I just see open space. So I don't understand that. And I just want you guys to clarify that for me. That is very confusing there for me right there, because it's like said, he's not promising her anything. Gigi said, fantastic, Sharon. Thank you, Gigi. And I guess G is gone now. Thank you. And Belinda says, Amber and Anthony both going to have to pay for their sins, not by their time, but by God time. Thank you, Belinda. I think you're absolutely right there, Belinda. Both of them will pay for what they're doing. And Delmarie here says, if they are whitewashing Shayla and Anthony, therefore they won't get their karma because Amber is going to lose due to her behavior. Yes, Del Marie. It looks like that's where it's heading. And I hope it's not, but it looks like that's where it's heading. And maybe they are just telling us that it's heading that way when it's not, right? And let's see what else Anthony has to say. Let me just pull it down here to see.
And you can't sign the papers. Let's talk about that because this is her house just as much as it's your house. So let's sign the paper, man. Couldn't sign them. Coward.
And see.
What? It had to be said. It had to be said. Since I'm in his house with all my negative energy. Let's talk about energies.
Okay, can y'all chill?
Why don't you energize your way into an ink pen and sign the papers? Sign the paperwork, man.
Chill, both of y'all.
No.
Yes.
We're here. Let's get froggy. Okay. Please.
Okay, so I guess we should get another skit from that. So I think Ernest, you need to chill and just be respectful. At the end of the day, it's Amber's husband, and no matter what she disrespect him, Ernestine don't need to throw her 2 cents into it. That's what I am saying. And then Cinco, hi, welcome in. _MTR, welcome in. Nice to see the lawyer. Told her not to sleep out, and she already messed up. Wait till Anthony talks to his lawyer. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm dying to hear what Anthony lawyer has to say. If he will tell the lawyer, or maybe do you think Anthony will not tell his lawyer any of this because he's feeling guilty? Yeah. Do you believe Anthony will not tell his lawyer because he's feeling guilty? Okay, so I'm gonna poll it and see what happens. Oh, thank you guys for that poll. I asked, is Ernestine right always in somebody's business? And you guys say yes, she's always in somebody's business, and she must go mind her own business, right? Did you guys watch the skit with her doing her poetry? That was awesome. I loved it. Guilty. Okay, so guilty. Do you believe? Hold on. Anthony will not tell his lawyer. Because he's feeling guilty. Of what Amber is doing. Okay. Thank you guys for the poll earlier. Let me refresh the screen. All right, so let's see where I'm at. Okay. Thank you. And then Gigi says, good morning, Belinda. Anthony seems to get away or get a pass on what he did to Amber. People have double standard when it comes to whatever Amber is doing. Okay, thank you. And good morning, Angela C. Gigi saying. And good morning, Chinko. And welcome in, Chinko. And it says, I'm really struggling with the friendship with Amber and Shayla. It doesn't make any sense. No, it doesn't make sense either. On it, I totally agree with you on that. And well said there. And Gigi says, I enjoy seeing the Dalton. I just pray that the writer give them happiness after this these chaos. Well, I hope so too, G. Well said there. I hope so too. I really hope so. And Suzette says, the new skit Ernestine telling Anthony to sign the papers. Yes. Thank you. That means I'm going to take forever to reach down. The lucky thing, I look down on my phone. I get to see you guys, you know. And then Gigi says, new skit. Genevieve said, I didn't even know Genevieve was in the house. Welcome in, Genevieve. The same thing that PR will tell Anthony about Amber is the exact same thing that Amber father told her about anything he probably doing something outside. Yes. Well said, yeah, G. You're absolutely right there. You're absolutely right there. Well said there. And Team Amber lets us prepare for our girl don't fall because she is disobedient. Maurice says. Oh Lord. You know what? I think when it's said and done, she will be okay. Amber is gonna be okay. Del Marie, I accept this. Team Amber, I'm Team Amber too. Let us prepare for our girl don't fall because she is disobedient. Yes, and yes. And when we're disobedient, you know, oh, God can whip us. Oh my God. I should know it. Suzette says, even Amber does not like what Ernestine is saying. Yes, she doesn't. I see that. I pick up on that little nugget there. A part of her hates him because of the bitterness that he put her through. And you know what? The more I'm watching it, is the more I'm getting to understand. She's just upset at him. I think she's just in her feelings and she's enjoying her moment with Dave because that is her happy space. That is where they give her peace. So just like everybody else, remember Anthony asked Shayla for his peace to be his peace. So now Amber has somebody that is giving her peace. And they both did adultery within the marriage, right? So now Amber has somebody who is giving her peace, but at the end of the day, only she alone should disrespect him, but nobody else. And I noticed that when she says Ernestine, yes, and you caught that. Thank you, Susan. You saw that there. And that's why I said when a woman scorn, when the man does it to a woman, it's okay. But when a woman do it back to a man, it's not okay. And society is very double standard. And but this is a marriage, and I know she filed for legal separation before. We were saying, we were saying it's better if she get a legal separation, and then or somebody in the chat says, Sharon, they don't have legal separation in Georgia. But then what the writer does, we keep on and say, no, this is unacceptable behavior. And what they did, they let the lawyer come in and say, oh, from you filing the legal separation, that means they're watching our stuff, right? So no, it's a legal separation. So kudos to us. So we have to give ourselves a round of applause there for that. Because if we were better says she need legal separation, it wouldn't have happened, right? So this is the way. So no matter if they do flame ahead of time, but they'll also hear the audience says, and then they will go in and tweak it. You know, so it's good for us to have this platform. We review the stuff, we read our on here, you know, that I will read a guy's comment and I will disagree. And or I disagree, or I agree, or we're in accordance. So at the end of the day, it's as I said, this is your platform. You're my family, Sharon Review chat family, and your comments are very important to me, and that is why I choose is to read it. You know what I mean? Let you guys express how you're feeling, because sometimes what I'm saying, I could be wrong and you guys could be right, right? And you never know which one of our comments they will be putting in their skit. And then when we do see what we are saying, I think this skit will feel good. You know what I mean? Yes. So it's really nice. So let's see here. So what Mary's saying here says, Anthony didn't say all that with Perry was talking to Amber crazy. No, he did not. He stand there and he let her do it. Because, you know, Anthony, this is why Amber is the way she is with him. Any day Anthony start be a man and stand up on his 2 foot and put she and everybody else and stand up for her, she will believe him then. But that day is not here yet. So the disrespect will continue, guys. But I hope nobody touch anybody at the end of the day. And it's all good. Good morning, Alani. Come on in. All right, guys. Let me know if any other skit drop. If you want me to review any other skit, let me know. I will do that. And moderators, yeah, my email is on my page. Please email me. I need you guys email so I can send out the emails to you. I'll let my head moderators does that to you guys so we will send out an email, ask you when you're available so we can have a moderators meeting and we can just talk about stuff, what we expect, what we don't expect, what I think I will do when this channel is popping. That is why I'm asking you guys. Please hit the like button when you guys come in. I still do, although I'm monetized, I still do need you guys' help. So when you come in, please hit the like button so we can get into the algorithm so YouTube could push out our content. And that way I can do something for you guys also. Every quarter, I think it's every quarterly, like what O'Neill does for us. I want to do that for you guys also. But I'm not in that. If I ever tell you what they paid me, you would I haven't gotten paid yet to do a little videos. You would say, and you do that, and you know, but it's a start. But we need to get into the algorithm. All right. Yes. And I do appreciate you guys' help. And just remember, be mindful when you come on in. Just remember, I know that when we go into the thing, we don't remember to hit it right away, but you can just go back up, click on it, and press the like button. Yes, that would be very, very helpful. Honestly, I really would like for the Dolphins to stay together. I would love to see them become a power couple, although they go through all of this. And I honestly do not want Amber to be pregnant. So I hope with Wayne nonsense that he was brewing that it's the consequences is not going to be a pregnancy outside the marriage that Amber bring in that. And I don't. That would really breaks my heart if they do it that way. So we'll see, right? And if they do it that way, I hope they let Dave be an upstanding man that will be there. But the honest truth is, he's a pastor kid. He knows better. Amber is also a pastor kid. She knows better. But for me, I think Amber has a mental breakdown. I'm not making any excuse for her because if you have somebody who is so truthful and respectful, you know what I mean, he can with the $50, the 5,000, the smell of the perfume, she assuming that he's still cheating with Shayla. So I guess she snapped. And then, as I said, a man can do it, but when a woman does it, they can't take it. And when a woman is broken, she does it better than a man. Because right now, you see what she's doing? She's doing it openly. She's not hiding. She's making him know, says, this is what you did to me. So if you can't take it, sign the paper. And she's going at him hard. Do you guys think Shayla will tell Anthony to sign the paper? Yeah, that's what I need to ask you guys. I am here trying to get that up. If you ever know how many screens I have to open up to be doing all of this. Do you believe Shayla will convince Anthony to sign the paper? My neighbors outside my window and on me wondering why my neighbors on my property. It's really sunny out today. Where you guys are at, is it sunny there? How is the weather where you guys at? Is it a nice day? Do you believe Shayla? Okay. And did you guys notice how Wayne, as Tro is at in the ring also yesterday, asked her that, tell her that they have unfinished business if she'll think of coming back, and she says no. And then Terrence says he's right. All right, yes, he is right to tell Ernestine to take the negative energy outside his own. He's correct, absolutely right, Terrence. And Rosalina, oh, hi Roslyn, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, this could go on for years. Her lawyer advisor, LOL. You are so right. That's what the lawyer says. Thank you, Rosaline. And Mary says PR was in his business, yes, and he did not he did not say anything. But he did check her when he took her to the car, but he didn't check her in front of Amber. I wish they would start make Anthony does things in front of Amber instead of behind her back, because she doesn't know that he did check PR. And Terrence says, however, notice how they didn't defend each other. PR came in on Amber business. He says nothing. Amber is doing the same thing. Thank you, Terrence. And you're absolutely right on that. And Belinda says, she's always in somebody's business. But to be honest with you, she is the only one that stands up behind Amber or with Amber in a situation. She doesn't let anybody take advantage of Amber. You're absolutely right there. And I think they're going to start making Ernestine be good also, because I also heard that people was not nice to the real person, right? Yeah. And Tina says, yes, she's always tending to the business of others, which she applies more focus on her. She wouldn't be so quick to interfere. And that is true. Well said, Tina. Ernest and Hope says, I hope, welcome in. Hope said, Ernestine keeps it real. She says what she means and means what she says. Yes, she does. And she also likes to remember when she should. We just have to call a spade there too. Hopefully she don't let out Amber's secret. And Gigi says, Anthony is just like he doesn't like anybody that doesn't co-sign to his disrespect and nonsense. Good for Ernestine. And well said, dear. G. And Mary says, Anthony around think Amber go say something about Dave. Mary, no, she will not say that. And Terrence says, Anthony gonna tell Ernestine, get out, just like Amber kick PR out. Okay, I guess the other skit, I think I will take that too. Let's see if he does that. That would be something, Terrence. That would be something for sure. And Hope says we may as well buckle up, because this ride is gonna be bumpy. And it is surely bumpy. It is bumpy, extremely bumpy right now. Yes, that's all we can do, is to wait and see where the writer goes with this. Amber and Anthony have disrespected each other in their marriage. That's why people like Ernestine or Perry can say whatever they want. They talk too much to the wrong people. Yes. Well said, Annette. Well said. And you're absolutely right there, Annette. You are absolutely right there. And Carla says, Amber and Ernestine was having a conversation about her business. Anthony came in there meddling in woman business. Carla, maybe Anthony is in his feelings right now, so we have to give him a pass for that. And at the end of the day, he's his kitchen. And he can't stand a bone in Ernestine right now. Ernestine put her mouth in another. Oh, she always do, Aubrey. She always does. Let's see how she feel when she find out Amber knows about that her little play toy as a girlfriend, Miss Johnson. Let's see. And then Annette says, Amber and Anthony did kiss each other. Amber and Anthony did kiss each other Anthony panic attack. Is that some form of intimacy? Yes, I think so. That is some form of intimacy. But I think that's why she decided to stay at there. Because if she stayed there, she's going to give in to the flesh. She's going to. And she wants the divorce. She wants that 50%. Honestly, I don't even think Amber wants it. Because if Amber really wants that money, Amber wouldn't move how she moved. So I don't think she wants it. She's just there for Anthony. This is my opinion. I think she's there punishing him so bad because she wants him for once stand up and keep it sustainable every day. She wants him to keep on doing it. They just don't change. Just keep on be repetitive. She wants him to repeat it over and over. You know what I mean? That's what Amber wants him to do. Because if she did want that 50%, guys, really think about it. If Amber really want that 50, maybe we should put it into a question. Yeah, maybe I should put it into a question. Yes. Hold on there. If Amber wanted the 50%, she wouldn't be moving this carelessly. Okay, so thank you guys. So you got 83% of you guys says no. Shayla will not tell Anthony to sign because she wants Amber to still babysit Kai. I think that's what Shayla wants, Amber to continue doing babysit Kai. If Amber wanted 50%, she wouldn't be moving. Do you believe? Yeah, that's what Michelle said. Do you believe that way you can call it? You believed Amber wanted the 50%, she wouldn't be moving this careless. I hope that's a question to pose. Sometimes my head not really work that well. So see you with me, guys. I know you guys do understand. Please hit the like button, guys. Please hit the like button. Thank you. Okay. So Gigi says, again, Shayla does want the girls. It's still obvious, obsessed with Amber's life. She just waiting on Iman to show up. Let me ask you guys, have you heard she talk about Iman recently? Do you think she knows that Delicia was with Iman? That's why she's just because she's looked so distant, or is it Amber's situation worrying her? Or she not aware of Iman? Yeah, put it in the chat, please. Do you think Shayla is aware? Let me just put it here. Do you think Shayla is aware? Of Iman infidelity with Delicia? Okay. Do you think Shayla is aware of Iman? I didn't spell that one name properly. Infidelity with Shayla. With Delicia. Okay, let me just send that. Let's see what you guys say on that. All right. I put that in the chat for you guys to vote, to just comment on, not to vote, and to comment on that. All right. And then Amber was right. Anthony asks, like a Winky Wong. Oh Lord, Winky Wong. Oh my goodness. Is no God in this skit? No, Mary, there isn't right now. That's why I call it SkitLanta. That's my new name for SkitLanta. SkitLanta. Gigi says, Anthony loves telling things and Amber, and I'm sure he'll tell the lawyer anything he thinks of. Yes, I think so. But maybe he won't say anything because he wants his marriage. So hopefully he will continue to be praying on it. Hopefully Susie, hopefully Gigi, everybody in the chat, hopefully he will continue praying for guidance, and hopefully he will be man enough, because right now when I'm thinking about that quiz that I asked you guys, I find out that maybe that's why Amber is moving carelessly. And your guy says no, 60% say no. Do you believe Amber wants the 50%? She wouldn't be moving this carelessly. Your guy says no. I don't think she wants it. She's asking for it and she wants him to sign it. I think in her mind, look to me, right? What I'm thinking. Thank you guys for that poll. Let me just give you guys a round of applause for that. Okay, this is my opinion. I'm here wondering if somebody is moving this recklessly, that means she doesn't want it. So why she have the lawyer? Because at the end of the day, Anthony has to pay the lawyer, even if she called that divorce off. Anthony still has to pay that lawyer, right? And then what else? And if Amber wanted that 50%, Amber, to me, I don't think Amber would move this carelessly, because 1 minute she's at Dave, she's at peace over there. But when she's at with Anthony, she is Mrs. Dalton. And this is her house. That's all she needs to know. This is her house. She's telling Ernestine, yes, I want that divorce. But another part of her still want, I think, make it make sense, because I'm confused. So I'm leaving that opinion up to you guys, because I want to see if I'm onto anything. So let me know. Please just put it in the chat for me. Please put it in the chat and remember to hit the like button. I appreciate that. And let's go back up here. And G says, Amber can handle herself against PRA. Anthony knows that. But Anthony needs to stand up to PRA in front of Amber and say, please do not disrespect my wife. I would like Anthony if he had said that. And you see with Dave, I would have liked Dave if Dave didn't allow Amber to cross the line or even go out in public places, because I think you can date but can't be seen in public. And you're separated, you're legally separated, but you're not supposed to be seen outside. But then again, I do not know what the SkitLanta law is, right? SkitLand law is Finland, since SkitLanta law is, because everybody on that skit is sinning, you know what I mean? And let's see. So if we had stand up, if he says Amber is different, that's what he told Melissa. Amber is different. Amber, she's a godsend. So if she's all these things to you, why did you let she go into adultery? And then, guys, what if he finds out about Wayne? Let me see. Do you think when Wayne, what's his name? Do you think Dave will still want Amber when he finds out about Wayne? I meant that as when I put it in the chat. Do you think Dave will still want Amber when he finds out Amber cheated right up till the day of the wedding? Would he still be interested in Amber? And just be honest. Let's see. Do you think he will still look at her in the same way? And Humphrey says, agree, Gigi. And Gigi says, I don't believe Anthony feels any kind of guilt. He's too focused on not having control of his wife again. Where is this Christianity, obedience, and servant? All right, thank you. Well said, dear Gigi. Well said. And Carla says, I don't understand the question. Which question, Bubba? Let me go back up. Oh, I want a seat here in StreamYard. Do you believe Sheila will convince Anthony to sign the paper? And then, do you think Sheila is aware of Iman infidelity with Delicia? And let's see. Okay. Okay, so Carla, I was asking if Shayla is aware of Eamon and Delicia being out, or is she on to them that Eamon is seeing? Do you believe Shayla is aware of Eamon and Delicia? Seeing each other. Do you believe Shayla is aware? Oh, that's not is, sorry. Is aware of Eamon and Delicia seeing each other. All right. All right. So sorry about that, Carla. Hope you understand that one. And Tina says, great live Sharon chat. I'm signing off for church. Okay, thank you, Tina. Well done. I'll be off shortly. I forget to hit the like button. And don't forget to hit the like button. All right. Thank you, Tina. Have a good day. Pray for me too. And then Gigi says, Wayne wants people to like Shayla. That's why he's pushing his disrespect friendship between Amber and the woman that continue to play in her face. Agree, totally agree. Gigi well says. Suzette says, at the end of the day, Ernest is disrespectful to like Piari. Both Anthony and Amber should tell their friends about boundaries. Anthony did tell Piari this was Amber's house as well. Yes, he did. Well said there. And I believe that Amber and people in their places and says, please respect our own, please respect each other. Nobody telling off my wife or my husband in my presence or behind my back either. And it says, Anthony is getting karma from Amber. Shayla has not received any karma yet. No, she hasn't. Team Amber for the win. Thank you, Gigi. And I think they will both win. And thank you, G. Well said there. And Donna says, forever the Daltons are for me. Yes. And me too. And it says, it would be great if the Daltons survive and become a powerful couple. Yes, that would be awesome if that happens. Amber is like, Amber have 1 foot out, 1 foot in, and it's like she enjoy doing her own thing at this time. But she said sign the papers. And Donna, me too, team all Dalton. Suzette says, so we are all team Dalton here. And I'm really upset at both of them. I don't like the shots, the hitting below the belt with both of these two characters. I can't take that. There is some heroes in the Bible that are fallen short of God's glory, and they become the most powerful people that God has redeemed. That will be Amber and Anthony. You said that would be Amber. Well, I'm adding Anthony in that too, Carla. And he shall redeem both of them because they both cheated. And yes, Susan, Anthony did check PR and it says, and me too, Sharon. All of these fighting, hurting feelings, I hope Dalton can find their way back to each other and click the people out of their life. I think you mean kick the people out of their lives. Yes, that would be awesome. This is SkitLanta, so I guess everything goes here. But hopefully, we will see the light at the end of the tunnel. So we have to buckle in. It's a bumpy ride, and that's all we can do right now. Amber is a Christian woman who's fallen because her heart is broken. She is given up on her marriage. I don't believe Dave is safe. Okay. Oh, okay, Gigi. I thought you liked Dave. I'm just shocked. And then Sita says, Sharika, Sharita says, no, she's not sure. And yeah, she's not sure. And Suzette says, no, Sheila will not tell him to sign the papers. Thank you, Suzette. And Gigi say, yes, I do believe Sheila would encourage Anthony to sign the papers. She wants Anthony free. She wants to be free. Thank you, G. And Annette says, hopefully, Anthony and Amber will have a proper conversation in near future. I hope so too, Annette. That's what I'm really, really hoping for. That we will definitely, they will both have a sit down and have a good conversation without the shouting match. And hopefully they can go their separate way, amicable, or God will redeem these two for sure. I hope. So that it's sunny in Chicago area. All right, thank you. Yes, thank you. And Gigi says, Anthony Washington into the skit and jumped to conclusion because Ernestine was talking about her business to Amber. Yes, that's what I see. And Del Marie says, I love how Amber shut Wayne down, darn player. Yes. This lets him know that she know oh she should be treated because she's a queen. And right now, I would say our Amber is a queen right now. She have taken off her crown and leave it right beside her bed on her night table. But I guess she will get her crown back on eventually at the end of the tunnel. It's sunny and chilly in London. Thank you, Annette. And today it is sunny, but I haven't gone outside yet to see. So I will. What time? Okay, so time for church. Maureen West says it was a soft check on PRA because that is best friend. They need to do hard checks with their friends. And as Susan says, Carla, God has redeemed people like Anthony. Yes, he has, for sure. And Marian says, Ernestine, keep Anthony accountable. And well said there. It's sunny, 79 in Nashville. Wow, that's nice, Gigi. And Mary says, Anthony is mad and at Stein, but he called her looking for Amber. Yes. Well, he doesn't. When he needs Amber, of course he's going to call her Mary. Yes, well said there. And Suzette says, if she really wanted to leave the marriage, she would negotiate and walk away. She still wants her husband. Actions speak louder than words. Yes, Suzette. Actions speak louder than words. And but Anthony watches Sky more so now than Anthony when he was in the house. Yes, true, Marian. Gigi says, if Amber sleep with her husband, it will not stop the divorce. That's SkitLanta nonsense, definitely. And then Del Marie says, Amber wants 50%, but she is disobedient. Remember, she ignored Brittany's advice. She had to go hard on Amber. Yes, she did. And thank you, Del Marie. Well said, dear. Brittany did talk to her. Yeah, you know what? Amber don't like to listen. That's what I find. She does, and Anthony too. Neither one of those two likes to listen. So hopefully that's why I said there are two peas in a pot. They're both the same. Yeah, mirror image of each other. Amber wants Anthony to man up, no more lies, no more cheating, and set boundaries with Sheila. Yes, Annette. That's exactly what I think Amber wants. And that's with my theory. I am just thinking, says, this is why she's moving recklessly. It's not about the money, it's the respect, and she just she want to cut Anthony where it hurt the most. And he is getting cut left, right, and center. And yes, she is definitely purposely provoking that man. And Gigi says Sheila wants to be with Anthony. If she thinks he will lose money, no, she won't say anything. All right, well said there. Sheila wants to stay in their marriage, yes, because she wants a babysitter for Kai. Thank you, Mary. And Suzette says Sheila knows about Eamon and Delicia. She bank it out. Will it be, Suzette? Do you think it's gonna be and she will hear it out on the podcast? I'm wondering. And I asked you guys that question. And Sheila, Sharon, you understand us. and we understand what you're saying. Okay, thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, no. And Delmarie said no. She don't understand us. She said, no, I don't understand you, Sharon. Okay, I'm sorry, darling, that you don't understand me. Okay. Please hit the like button, guys. And Marianne says, I think she knows Iman probably out messing around, but she doesn't think it's Alicia. Okay, makes sense. Thank you for that, Marianne. Hi, everyone. Hi, Sabrina. Welcome in, beautiful. I thought you were here earlier. And remember, even at told Alicia and Sheila, he believes in having multiple women's wives. That may be also okay for Sheila now. I like that. Yeah, but I remember when he told her, and Sheila says, I don't want another woman in my bed. But if she wants to keep Iman, maybe anything goes, right? I think. And then right here, Sailor said, Anthony. Oh, Shayla said, Anthony, you dog me out. I love Iman now. Yes. Yes, Gigi. Yes. And that was really nice. I like when she rubbed that in for Forest. Nobody wants Anthony right now. So he's on an island all by himself with God. So he just need to go back to God and get advice from guidance from God. And Kayla says, Amber wants 50 and she wants Anthony to feel the pain of the disrespect, the loss of the children, the deceit, the deception, non-support, lying, manipulative, and embarrassment. Yes. And that is well said. And I'll take that to the bank. Hi, Sabrina. Winky Punk. A whiny punk. A whiny punk. And Susan said, Carla, people forget that Amber chose to take Anthony back. That's her decision. Yes, that is Amber's decision, definitely. And whatever decision, whatever consequence gonna happen now, it's going to be Amber's decision that caused it. That's all I'm saying, and I'm leaving it there. And I'm gonna applaud the guys. I wonder if Amber actually go back to Anthony, how they would feel. I wonder. And if Amber really walks away with nothing and goes to Dave, I wonder, will Anthony be walling his chest and let Amber have to run from Dave to go tend to Anthony? I'm wondering how they're going to write this story. Guys, come on. We need help. We need you guys to put your thinking cap on. We need to get our thinking cap on, guys, so we can know what's going to happen. Call SkitLanta, Sodom and Gomorrah. Anything goes. Yes. Yes, Gigi, anything goes in that. And then Delmarie says, Brittany told Amber not to go in public with Victor. Yes, she did. And I'll ask you guys a question. Based on her conversation with Wayne, she could take less. Yes, I think so. So let's see. I don't think it's the money. When we're really looking at the nuggets, but I'm going to see if I'm wrong. I'm going to take another look at it again. And then, yes, I think so too. And Antoinette says no. And Suzette says, as long as Amber is given away free pum pum, he doesn't care. He will never marry her. Okay, thank you, Suzette. And Annette says, I think Shayla knows about Delicia and Iman. Isn't Delicia talking about her ex-man? Oh, yes. Thank you for that, Annette. And also, guys, how many men are they going to have met Delicia have? There is Iman, there is King, then Dr. Dreamy, possibility Dr. Dreamy, and then her ex-boyfriend, Vaughn. So they're giving her 4 men. My goodness, can she handle the 4? Or is she going to juggle these 4 men? That's what I'd like to know. I'd like your take on it. Drop it in the comment, please. Melissa says, Dave, I think you're meant to say, you have a pattern of getting with these kind of women. Oh, I like this nugget. Gigi, I like this. I like that nugget. So he likes to go off a married woman then. So he knows. Okay, let's see. what happens with Dave. I'm gonna pin that comment there, and we'll remember to give Gigi. I put it here, Gigi, a shout out when we see what's happening. And one thing about God, He will make your crooked part straight. Let the redeem of the Lord say so. Thank you, Carla. Well said there. And Genevieve says, Amber not sleeping with Anthony. Anthony was double dipping. You can be legally separated and live under the same roof. Ernestine and Jay did that during the divorce yesterday. Okay, so Amber will not be. Guys, me tell yourself to be careful what you say on the internet. The writers are going, don't be surprised if they let Amber double dip, because you guys said it first. And Genevieve, I'm putting down your name, and if that comes down, I'll be crying, and I'm gonna say Genevieve is the one that put that in, because they will listen and they will look for, if we're praising Amber too much, guys, we need to stop praising her. Because if we continue praising her and then Yoga says, oh, she will not do that, they're gonna make you do it. Mark my words. The writers are diabolical, Genevieve. They will let. Okay, double dipping. We're just putting it here. They will do that, darling. So be careful what you guys type in on here. All right. Okay, because they do have people come in our stuff and tell us that we must take stuff out, or they look and see what we're saying, and then maybe a couple of days later you see it in the skit. Okay, so Sabrina says, I believe Dave wouldn't care about Amber cheating on Anthony during their engagement to the wedding day. Amber is cheating now with Dave. Oh, okay, Sabrina. Okay, thank you for that, darling. Thank you. I appreciate your take. Thank you. I love that. I like you guys' perspective. This is so nice. And Gigi says, Anthony is definitely going to tell Shayla Amber is trying to get 50% of my money. Shayla won't encourage him to get a divorce. Her and greedy mama wants Anthony to have as much as he can. Okay. That's a good point. That's a good point there, Gigi. That's a good point there. And then we said Suzette, Dave, the player, doesn't care what Amber did with Wayne. He will never marry her. She only is bed mistress. Well said, dear Annette. Well said. And Genevieve says, Dave will tell her about Melissa when she tell him about Dave. You think so, Genevieve? All right, I'm pinning this comment here in, I don't know if it pins in YouTube, but I'm pinning it there. And I like, so we're gonna see, and you're laughing, so let me just give you a round of applause for that, Genevieve. And then now Gigi says, hold on, my eyes is, yeah. Good morning, Carla. I agree. God can. He has made our crooked path straight, but Wayne doesn't go by the Bible. He does what he wants, especially when it comes to Amber. Oh, God, guys. We give them the ammunition to do that to Amber, so we have to blame ourselves. We can't blame nobody but ourselves. Exactly, Annette and Donna. I think Shayla probably knows Iman is with someone, but I don't think she thinks it's Delicia. I think so too, Marian. And but I had to put the question to you. Mary says Shayla told her mother that she is in a relationship with Iman last week. Yes, she did. Well, says dear Mary. Thank you guys for your comment. And then Marian says, I Annette. And Sabrina said, I Suzette. Marian said, I Gigi. And Sharon, I like your new name, Skit, SkitLanta. Thank you. And Annette is laughing. Yes, it's SkitLanta. We can't call it SkitLanta no more. SkitLanta. That's a new name for it. No, Sharon, I never liked Dave. He seems like a hypocrite, reading the word of God to Amber and then crossing the line with a married woman, vulnerable woman, yes. And that is where I get turned off from him too, Gigi. Honestly, that's where I get turned off. I definitely does. And then here, I, Marianne, I don't know before foreclosure Amber can from this Amber. You know what? Do we know for sure Amber can come, no, can from this man, this Amber? Oh, you know what? Maybe I may read it wrong. And then Gigi says, Anthony, Amber tries to have a real conversation with Anthony. He walked in and said, oh, he get there, but then Amber answered him and he walked away. Yes, Gigi. I thought they were gonna have a really good sit down, but I guess the writers are not gonna make it end that easy. So it has to be more battle going on. And then again, there is the Melissa factor has to play out also. So it's gonna be a while. Maybe gonna take us out into the summer too. And next month is gonna be June. So maybe by end of August or September, you never know with these writers. Welcome in One Journey. Hi everyone. Welcome in. Good morning, Marian. Why is it okay for Anthony to do what he's doing and still in a marriage, but when Amber got fed up, it's a problem? That's T Baby. T Baby. T Baby, welcome in. When Anthony was doing his dirt, it was in secrecy because he doesn't want Amber to find out. Amber now knows about all Anthony dirt. She figured it out. She put one and one together. So now Amber is doing it openly for Anthony to feel the wrath that she felt because she's asking him painfully, why, Hunt? Why? Why my best friend? I do understand because I'm a woman first. I do get it. All of us do get it. So it may not be nice what's going on. I am not with the adultery. I am not with none of that. But they make Amber took it there because they want Anthony to feel the wrath of what his wife went through. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's my opinion. And yeah, told Amber, you're human. And Amber says, remember, Amber said to Anthony, I am not God. I'm just flesh and blood. And she is correct. She's not God. She's not perfect. But she will get back into herself, hopefully, with Turpy. Or maybe there is going to be a twist, a big plot twist for Amber to snap back into herself. I hope. But I think there's a big plot twist coming. And I don't care about the house, but his action sure showing of opposite. Well, right now, both of them is two peas in a pot for me. They're both eating below the belt. Thank you, Marian. And One Journey, welcome in. How are you doing? I am loving your thing. When I finish sign off here, I'm going to jump on and see what we have anything else going. I do get a notification now. Hi, Sharon, and underscore Rico review and community. Let's talk about it. We've been talking about it, One Journey. And thank you, chat. We stand with truth and justice, critical thinking, and welcome viewer, subscriber, like, share, comment with critical thinking, truth and justice. I just love that. Thank you. One Journey. Marian says, I think she's aware he is in the street, but I don't think it's Delicia. Yes. And One Journey says, skit detective, breaking down the skit, analyzing and building a narrative. Yes, we want to know. So we have a new skit out. Anthony, let me take too long. You know what? You guys have to give me email at times, Just put, what, we're going to put that thing up so we can see when you guys have the red flag on the screen. So that can show me. Oh my goodness.
Dear Canadian exporters, with EDC's financial solutions,
hold on, let me just stop that commercial. Let's see. Hope it's a skippable one that we can get rid of it. Give me just a few seconds. Okay, so it's starting.
Honestly, I don't even know why you're.
Okay, so I'm staging it now for you guys, and I'll fix myself on the stage here, and I'm making sure that is good. All right, and then here goes. Let me just play it. Okay, should I start? Oh, maybe we should start right here.
How can I help you, sir?
I need you to get the hell out of my house.
Anthony.
No, I need you to stand up, walk, and get the hell out of my house.
Okay, both of y'all.
Okay, first of all, I don't know who you think you're
I'm talking to you with
You're
all
not
that
talk- you're
man
not talk-
energy. Look at you. Coming with that man energy, I don't need that. And if you want, if y'all such pretty, y'all a couple?
What?
Y'all must be a couple. Because is that your man now?
Really?
Because he's coming with all this bro energy, talking to me. The only man in this house is me, the one that pays all the bills.
Oh, really?
So I need you to get out.
You love to remind everybody that you pay all the bills. You pay all the bills, Anthony, but you're supposed to be this man of God, right? You know what the Bible says? The Bible says, for the love of money is the root of all evil. Anthony, you are evil. So you want me to get the hell out your house?
Well, for the love of my sanity and my peace, I need you, brother, to get out of my house. Ernest.
Wow, Ernest.
Yes, Ernest. Because you giving testosterone.
Oh, you probably need some testosterone.
No, I have plenty of testosterone.
If you was really half the man, you wouldn't have treated Amber like that.
Well, you're fully the man, clearly.
Oh, wow.
So I need you to go. All right?
You know what, Amber?
See, this is the problem. See, when you deal with a high frequency person, it's always a low frequency person trying to bring them down to their level.
Wow.
Oh God, my head. Oh God, guys, do you like when he goes? Is the low frequency person the high frequency? Whatever he does. Oh my! I'm still playing it. Oh no, it's not playing. Okay, I'm seeing it play now. YouTube on my phone, and I'm here saying, "Is it still playing?" Oh my goodness. Thank you, Sabrina, for the new skit alert. And the kicks Ernestine. Oh, Sabrina says, thank you, guys. And then One Journey says, but you shall have a perfect and just wait, and a perfect and just measure, that your days may be long in the land which the Lord your God gives you. The Deuteronomy 25:15 and the AMPC version. Thank you, One Journey, for that. Well said. I love that. And we do that in SkitLanta, in our SkitLanta, because it is now SkitLanta. Until we see improvement, then it will go back to SkitLanta. And it says, One Journey said, chat, we stand with truth and justice, critical thinking. Thank you, One Journey. And you're coming, you always make me feel so wonderful. We lighten up the atmosphere. And it says, once Eman is back in town, Shena will deliver her. Yes, ma'am. Yes. At least somebody will be getting something, but Anthony hasn't gotten anything yet. David's getting pum pum, and Shayla have her. Yes, ma'am. So it is what it is. So now Anthony thinks. So I don't think he knows that Amber is staying out with a guy. I think he thinks he's with Ernestine. Do you think he thinks Amber is seeing Ernest? Oh Lord. Oh, that is so delirious. Okay, so you guys say no, she's not aware that is oh, should I put that question? Do you believe, I'm just saying it outside, it makes sense to me. Do you believe Anthony thinks Amber is staying at Ernestine? Do you believe Anthony thinks? And anyway, it not making sense in my head, but you guys know what I mean. Just put it in the chat. Do you guys believe Anthony believes Amber is staying at Ernestine house? That's why he's calling Ernestine Ernie. Oh God, let me just take one more comment so we watch the video. Bad behavior skit. Jesus is popping 17 words of the flesh, Galatians 5:19-21. Thank you, One Journey. Yes, let's just give One Journey a shout out here. Thank you for that, One Journey. Well appreciate. You always have words of wisdom for us, and that is awesome. And yeah, we need to. The war of the word will bring them back together. Yes, the war of the word. Definitely. Definitely. So let's jump back into the skit and then we can continue with the conversation there.
And
Is
this
it
ain't
lower?
that.
Is it lower than having a baby with your wife's best friend? Let's talk about low. Let's talk about how low can we go? How low can we go, Anthony? Because I can tell you how low you went.
I can
So
definitely
let's talk
tell
about
by
low
your
frequency.
Adam's apple that you're gonna get low.
Oh,
So,
wow.
brother, I
Anthony.
need you.
Anthony, that's enough.
Brother,
No, yes, brother. 'cause
You know what? You know what?
Out of place.
Amber,
now.
it's okay. I'll go.
Really, you?
no, I mean,
I know.
you can. Hey,
You know
if
what?
it's like that, you can go with it.
Excuse you?
Amber, it's okay. I will go because you know what? If I end up staying, I will put hands on Anthony.
Oh my goodness. Do you guys believe this? If she stays, Ernestine says, if she stays, she will put hands on Anthony. And Anthony says, you go, brother. Because Ernestine have Adam's apple. My goodness. Anthony is being petty right now. No pum pum for him, and he's just in his feelings right now. My goodness. And good behavior skit. Jesus is popping. Topic 9, fruit of the fruit, Galatians 5:22-23. Thank you, One Journey. And yes, the woman at the well, Jesus told her she has 5 men and 1 more. Oh my goodness. Oh Lordy. And let's see here. And Judith is Wayne and Anthony and Delisha option, yes. Okay, new skit. And thank you, Suzette and ma'am. And water fountain, well, getting water. Jesus struck her and says, you have 5 husbands and 1 more. Wow, thank you, One Journey. And Alani says, watch when Anthony kick Ernestine out of the house. And Mary says, Amber love Anthony, but she's not in love with Anthony. Thank you. Well said there. And Humphrey says, new skip. Anthony kick Ernestine. You guys are so wonderful. Thank you guys for letting me know about this skit. Dave is too cool with his fling with Amber. Yes, he's a businessman that enjoy working out with married woman. Yes. Well says there, Annette. And Genevieve says, and she's laughing. Anthony, effort. Guys, don't make me swear on here. It come good. It come good this morning, eh? And you know what? Amber looked like she wanted to laugh, and then she had to stop herself there and says, "My goodness, Anthony, stop that." Amber looks like she was about to laugh. I love Amber and Dave chemistry. He is a breath of fresh air. Thank you, Carla. And thank you, Carla. New skit alert, Genevieve says. And Anthony kick Ernestine out, Genevieve says. And Anthony really mad. Now he is such a joke. Yes, I love what he said.
Because I'll slap the hell out of Anthony. And my hands are bigger than
Okay.
yours. So
Well,
I know
it'll
it
be
hurts.
2
I know
men
it hurts.
fight.
Look, I know it
It'll
hurts.
be
Hands.
2 men fight.
What is wrong with you?
All right.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
if I knock that man out of you, I can finally see the real
Anthony,
Ernestine.
do it. I dare you. I dare you. I'm gonna show you who has some real testosterone.
Oh,
do it.
yeah, you
Okay.
definitely do
All
have
right.
some real testosterone.
Let's go. Because y'all
I'ma go.
No,
I'm gonna go. Because I'll slap the hell out of Anthony. I'll slap the hell out of Anthony with them little hands.
I love this. I honestly, this was funny.
All right, brother.
At least Anthony has some jokes in him this morning. His wife came in before the next day from her lover's house, and he's in his feelings, and Ernestine is there having a good time, and Anthony decided that he's going to kick Ernestine out of his house, which he should. but at least Ernestine is the only one person that has and Genevieve was laughing. Yes, that was really a good. It lighting up the atmosphere. I must say, it lighting up the atmosphere. Please hit the like button, guys. Please hit the like button. And this was a really refreshing skit to see. I really appreciate that from them, and I want to see if there's another one. Let me just double check. Are they just dropping them every hour? I think that's what they does. I was just liking it because I see it. You know what I mean? Why am I not going to like it? And let's see. And okay, we just watched that. So we have 3. So we did actually 3 skits with them. That's really nice. Keep that from the studio. And I'm back. All right. So now we can talk, be sure. And we have to, let me just finish up with you guys. Honestly, I think they let her sleep with Dave to set her up to lose. They're writing it on the wall. The writing is on the wall. They are going to make her lose again. Oh, Amanita, I don't like what I'm seeing one bit. But you know what? If God have a plan, she will not lose. Amanita, I'm going to trust that God has a plan. Anthony will be there to save Amber, so she will not lose. Maybe it's going to look like she's going to lose everything, but at the end of the day, I think God's plan will come into effect for Amber and Anthony. So that's the only way I am going to look at it. All right, because I really don't want her to lose, Amanita. And but that's what I was scared to voice that out, but I think that's exactly, you're totally right. I think you're onto something there. It could go that way too. It's either they're gonna let you end up losing everything, or they're gonna make God have a plan and let she and Anthony become a power couple. Yeah. Yeah. So you're absolutely correct there. And Carla says, if you know that Anthony loved arguing with women, he didn't say anything about Darren when he was disrespecting Amber. True. We have to call a spade, yes. That's what we do here. We have to call a spade, yes. Yeah, yes. And this was just pure laughter. Alani is laughing. That was hilarious for sure. So give them both a good of applause for that is for Ernestine and Anthony. So now he's saying that she has testosterone. So okay, both of them. And then this was so funny. Yes, it was funny. And he kicked her out. Kick her out, Anthony. Yes, guys, he did. Margaret says, Margaret said, Aunt is ready for war. And this was really funny skit this morning. Kick out my friend out. Kick my friend out. I kick your friend out. That was a really hilarious skit, and I love it. Well done, well done. Kudos to Anthony and Ernestine. That was well done. I loved it. Amber was trying very hard to keep a very straight face. Yes. She was so disrespectful. Yes, Suzette, she was. And Suzette says, Anthony following Amber's playbook. Yes, that's what they're doing. Tit for that. And tit for that. Pierre and Stein. Del Marie. Yes, Del Marie. I didn't even saw your comment. But great minds think alike. That's awesome. And here is well done. Well done. And it says, well done, and Del Marie said, Aunt is giving me laughter, jokes. And Antoinette says, you are right, one journey. And Gigi says, Anthony doesn't believe Amber is with anything like that. He knows Amber knows. And Annette says, so Pierre and Ernestine have been kicked out of the Dalton estate. Yes. So they are both doing it together. Tell them, Anthony, Amber can go too. Oh, Sabrina, what am I going to do with you, baby girl? And he says, yes, Amber can go too. Oh, Lordy. And Ernestine, Gigi says, Ernestine called Anthony on his behavior, out on his behavior. She is more guts than he does. Yes, she does. And I think they're gonna become friends no matter what. Carla says, Anthony is such a simp. He backed up. He is backed up. He might want to go to the bathroom and relieve himself. He's waiting for Amber Pum Pum. Come on now, Carla. Come on, Carla. But you make me laugh. So here you go. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. Yes, we accept that. And it says, I still think we should not underestimate the daughter. No, we will not, because Amber was, you see, she turned and she stopped herself from laughing. And you're thinking about that fight. And Era, welcome in, Era, welcome in, darling. Irene, Anthony knows that Amber is cheating. Yes, he knows, Era, he knows. And Gigi says, this is for Era. Yes, he knows. He assume, but he doesn't have proof. But maybe he thinks that Amber turned the other way and got to earn this. And Genevieve said, tit for tat is crazy work. Yes. Oh, Lord, that was hilarious. That is hilarious. I'm just loving it. And Irene says, Anthony is letting Amber know that he knows she is with a man. Great performance. Well done. We all enjoyed this. This was well done. It was. It was. I will watch it again. Yes, for sure. Era, Sabrina, and Annette, I'm so proud of Anthony today. Yes, Era, we are proud of him. Hopefully, when they come back to the house, Ernestine and Pierre, they will have more respect for the Dalton, because at the end of the day, they are still a married couple. And Anthony thinks Ernestine has no influence on Amber. And Sabrina, Annette, so proud of Anthony today. Ira says, and Ernestine said, I will punch you in the face because my hands are bigger than your wood. Gigi, did she say that? My goodness, behave like a lady, yeah? Okay, let me just wait myself. Oh, Lord, I have to go back and watch that skit when I come off here. And Anthony is doing this because of Amber Dicapiari. And Amber not going to lose. And well done, Anthony Dalton. Suzette says, well done. I love Anthony. Don't let them make you a simp. Exactly. We don't want him. You guys are on point there. The best skit today. Well done, Anthony. Well done. Everybody is bigging you up, and Sharon _ Rico review, Anthony and Ernestine. Well done. We love that performance. You guys make us, you bring the comedy into it. So this is really nice. It lighten up the mood, you know. Good morning, Mary F. That's exactly what Anthony is doing, because he doesn't have any original thoughts of his own. Oh my goodness, you can't do my boy like that. All right, so I just want my girl to get it together, you know. And one way or another, Amber can win if they let her leave him with the money, with his money. Just let go of all those anger and leave for a peace of mind. Distance herself from everyone, including Sheila and Eel. And that is well said. And it says best couple, the Daltons. And thank you guys for that. So here we go. I'd like to thank every single one of you that comes out every day and support me. And Amanita says, one of the way Amber can win is if she leave with his money. Okay, I read that already. All right, thank you guys. Well done, everyone. This is such an awesome skit. Let me know if anything more. Drop it on my community page. If you have my email, shoot me an email. I appreciate you guys. I didn't mean to stay for this long. We were having fun. Have a wonderful day, and I will catch you guys later at 4:30. All right, bye for now. Happy Sunday.